They've been through this process so many times. Michael Huth and Karolina KOSTNER, 26 years of age now. Winner of the Cup of China a couple of years ago. And then went on to win Worlds. 5 times the European champion. When she's at her best, she is almost impossible to beat. And she's getting more consistent. Music from Dvorak for KOSTNER. Oh no. Well, the jumps have been her bête noire really through her career. Looked great on the first part of that toe look combination. Didn't look so great after the second. Very solid on the loop. Well, it wasn't KOSTNER at her best, you have to say that, but she's always beautiful to watch, and she very rarely disappoints in that part of the skating. But it was quite a shock when she came down with a thump at the end of that combination. The routine, well, despite the fall, I enjoyed the second part of it more than the first. Your thoughts, Chris?
My thoughts are that I think it is so difficult for Karolina to compete against these young girls, because going into this, she knows her program technically is inferior to theirs. So she's already on the back foot. The only way she can compete with them in the short program is by getting a really good grade of execution on everything. So everything's got to be not just good, it's got to be better than good, and get that second mark up. I think she's going to probably get the highest component score, but technically she's going to really struggle, and this didn't help her at all. Nice and clean on the first triple toe. You're right, she'd had everything set up right there, just not quite the pop and acceleration through on the second part of that combination, which is a shame. Good to see her come back and get a super triple loop in there. Even the spins, I had level 4 on the first one, no problem. She was ever so quick on the flying camel spin. She didn't give the technical panel the option to really go with it. Could be a level 3, could be less. Certainly no more than level 3, and level 3 on the last spin as well. Even the landing on the double axel we just got a glimpse of. She's likely to get negative GOE on that as well. So
it looked unsteady.
Yeah. The judges, when they look at that, they're looking at the entry of the jump, the position in the air, and the exit. And if you're honest to yourself, you've got to go with a negative GOE because of the struggle on the landing. So all those things added together could cause Karolina a problem here. She's certainly not going to be leading.
66 is the leading mark, Sotnikova. 60.24 is the second, Pogorilaya. And I think the judges have been pretty kind to her, even with a deduction. 62.75. Yeah, the presentation mark way higher than the technical. And that's the normal run-of-the-mill. But she's got some work to do to overtake Sotnikova. It's not insurmountable, that lead, far from it.
No, you're right. It's honestly, it's a second score that has kept her there, which I can understand. The components of the program were good. Skating skills, you can't knock that. Transitions were good in the program. Technically, though, she has got some work to do.
So there it is.